We will do it, we will make it, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh. Una fermata, per favore. Dai. Con amicizia si può. Dai. Uno.
Hold on, how did I end up here, hitchhiking in the Italian Alps with my new coworker? Let's back up a little bit. If you've seen me on your feed before, you probably know me as the Finnish-American journalist who moved to Helsinki to do his military service. So you might be surprised to see me here in Italy. Let me explain. In Helsinki, I had a solid job, a cheap old sailboat, and most importantly, a loving girlfriend. So why did I leave all that for Italy? Well, the stars aligned, and as they say in Italy, I got an offer I couldn't refuse by Campfire Company, a work retreat company that operates all over Europe. Campfire's mission is one that really resonated with me. In a time when we're all stuck on our screens, you're probably watching this video on a screen yourself, it really meant a lot that Campfire is trying to get people to connect with one another. And some of my best moments and memories have been made connecting in nature with other people, whether it's been building trails in the White Mountains of New Hampshire or serving in the Finnish military, camping in the woods with my squad. Those moments are ones that are etched into my memory forever, and that's kind of what I want to help build at Campfire. So now I'm living here in Turin, Italy, a completely new city to me. I never even visited before I started this job. And I gotta say, it's been an absolute rush. Anyone who's moved to a new city, a new country, will know that there's like this immediate honeymoon phase where you're just flooded with senses. The sights, the sounds, the smells, everything is kind of all-encompassing. And I love this city. It's amazing. There's so much good food. The people are so friendly. I really had such a good time. However, it does have one fatal flaw. It's a city. Now, don't get me wrong, I love living in a city. They're hubs of innovation. They're places where people come together. And there's so many things that being in such a tight, dense urban environment has to offer. At the same time, though, you can get lost in the daily routine. You can become anonymous to the rest of the world, and you can kind of feel a bit uninspired at times. So, when I'm feeling this way, I love to get into nature. And this is what Campfire helps people and teams do, is we take them from their normal daily routines and we put them into natural, beautiful environments where they can really feel inspired and thrive. And this kind of environmental disruption offers a way for teams to unite in a way that you can't really do so in a city. A few weeks before I started, we onboarded Nima. He's working in a sales support role, helping out with a lot of the technical back-end stuff that you don't see, but is really important to make these retreats possible. Nima is originally from Iran, and he's kind of an inspiration to me in terms of integrating into everyday life in Italy. He's been living here since 2020, and to my ears, his Italian sounds superb. And when you take a step back to really look at it, it is kind of crazy that an American guy who just happens to have a Finnish passport and a guy from Iran are both working at the same company in the same city in Italy. This is kind of something that makes you really appreciate the modern world, but it can also feel very isolating at times in such a transient kind of global space when you're like moving across borders and you don't really feel like you have roots anywhere. It's tough to feel like you found your own tribe, so to speak. And even though Nima and I come from completely opposite ends of the world, we both love being in the mountains. So for my first full-fledged video for Campfire, I wanted to show how people from different backgrounds can come together in nature. And one of Turin's biggest perks is its proximity to the Alps. So Nima and I headed on an hour-and-a-half train, proceeded to miss our stop, and then we hitchhiked.
But it was not a good idea to miss the stop, I think. Good people, good video, good nature, good food. Una fermata. Solo dobbiamo tornare una fermata indietro.
Che non posso perché ho solo un posto, è un mezzo aziendale, non posso.
Con amicizia, con amore, no?
Non posso, mi spiace.
Grande, grazie, gentilissimo. Possiamo... Salve?
Ciao.
Dobbiamo tornare solo una fermata indietro. Abbiamo...
A
Sì.
Sì, a Polar ci passo, l'unica cosa è che aspetta.
Grande, grazie mille, gentilissimo.
And that's where Nima's Italian really came in handy. We flagged down a car, made it a stop back, and so began our hike.
You able to eat these?
No, the pomodoro, tomato, type of tomato.
This is the type of tomato.
Not type of tomato, but in Iran It's called like type of tomato.
That's good.
Yeah.
Not too sweet.
Smile to the woods. Uccello.
Ready, taking off. What?
What? But you know, it's not a really good idea to use shorts in the
Yeah, I know, but it's so hot out, man. And I'm kind of used to it, but I know what you mean. It's better to wear like long pants.
Turin, even in summer, I never use shorts because they just bite you and eat you like crazy.
Yeah, I know. Capisco.
Wow,
Right?
so cool. I think you are the first person that is seeing the little bit, some percentage of crazy side of me. You know, Matt, how's my work, no? I'm always working on PC. So as a sales support, I have to be always looking at the screen, editing some codes, talking to AI instead of talking to people. When I find myself in the nature, I feel it gives me the space to reflect on myself, on my life, on my work environment, and it gives me the energy, you know, to get back to the work.
Woo! Brother, it's crazy. Here, come back here a little bit. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
Go on.
Like, let's look at the camera and get back to my level.
Don't worry.
And with this beautiful backdrop, Nima and I really connected. And I really felt like I made the right choice coming here and betting on Campfire.
Because if this works for just Nima and me, imagine what it can do for entire teams.
We made it.
We made it.
We did it. Woo!
Didn't doubt us for a second. So as our train rolled in, I felt really good about the decisions I've made in my life and where I'm heading. And to end the day, Nima suggested something fitting. You know, we were really hungry, we wanted something to eat for dinner, and he knew a really good Persian spot.
Sapori della Persia. And you see Tehran, Shiraz is fun. So we going?
Yeah, let's go in. And you can tell by my reaction that I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's one of the best things I've ever had. That's so good. That's really good. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Man. Wow, that's really good.
And so that ended a day where a coworker turned into a really good friend. And so I want to thank you for watching this video, and I encourage you to like, share, subscribe, whatever you can do to help spread this story. And I want to share more stories with you, not just from the Italian Alps, but from across Europe, wherever we do work retreats. Thanks again, and for now, ciao.